morning, good afternoon, good evening, whatever time of day it is you're watching this. Yeah, and welcome to the unboxing of Is It Wrong to Pick Up Girls in a Dungeon Season 2 Limited Edition unboxing. Quite a mouthful of a title. I'm probably going to shorten it to Taimachi. Yes, don't show my address.
Oh. Might have to blur that part out or something.
Okay. I'll probably put something there, you know. I'm just going to get straight to it. Because it's just two of us this time. We did try to ask someone else, but it being the pandemic and all, you know, schedules and availability are limited. God, all the tape here.
They wanted to make sure it was secure.
You mentioned this
Even
earlier.
though, I don't, Amazon and like,
Look at this.
like Amazon and various other packaging companies are really bad at this.
All four corners, are you serious?
Yes.
And because you said this, you know, before we started recording, that Sentai Filmworks is kind of, you know, serious business.
Okay, so look at this part.
Watch it, it's open tomorrow.
I see that, but nothing's gonna fall out. Trust me. Let me look. I mean, come on, like.
I'll finally slap my face and backhanded
Sorry.
Nah. Just, try my backhand to no style.
We'll leave that down there because that's more address.
There's more paper in here, but who cares?
Like, there was like the whole box of paper, and this is how big the thing is.
Yeah. I mean the box is just
like.
Well, I get the guys do, you know.
I don't know, whatever. Anyway, that's your plastic. I don't deal with plastic. Oh wait, they tore it open for you there in the corner.
Yeah. Oh, nice.
You got lucky.
I mean, did you see this? I mean.
Oh.
So
don't start a fight on your channel. You will lose.
Hey, we did a recording years ago where we're like, "Where's my bitch money? Where's my money? Where's my bitch money?"
Oh gosh,
that was a good video, wasn't it? But
you never put it up, but it's fine.
Well, it's because it was never finished. We were missing crucial extras, but water under the bridge. And the game is considered the worst in the series, so...
it's not... Well...
Resident Evil, by the way.
6.
Yes.
Excuse me. Resident Evil 6 Giraffe Edition.
So anyway, yeah, this is it. This is the limited edition of Season 2. I know it's the year 2021 now, and this is all late. What is it, like Season 3 already even finished?
Yeah, Season 3 is already out. I've already watched it on Crunchyroll.
So we're not only are we late to the party, I think we missed the party, and we're at a party.
Oh, I haven't missed the party.
No, here. No, like, you know, here's the no.
I have this magical thing called Crunchyroll.
Yeah. So we missed. Not only did I'll use me. Not only have I missed the party, I've shown up at a party that I thought was the party I was attending, but it's actually a later party, which is Season 3, which is already now like finished.
Yeah, well, I mean,
or still airing.
We
would probably know.
The Witcher was good. Don't get me wrong. I mean, that was a really good series. I mean, so was Castlevania, and I mean, I just finished watching the first 3 of WandaVisions. I promise no spoilers. But yeah, WandaVision is really, really good. You should really watch that. But that's Disney Plus. That's a sidetrack from the anime.
I'm caught up already. Yeah, I know we're going off on a little tangent and stuff, but yeah, well, watch it. It's confusing as hell at the beginning. Makes no sense, but it unravels.
Oh, it made perfect sense.
I'm talking the very beginning.
Yes.
The first episode.
Yes.
Yeah. You got all.
You couldn't figure it out?
I can get little hints like, huh?
Like the ending kind of like, okay, there's something going on.
Yeah. So anyway, back to this. Yeah. Another epic saga of gods, monsters, and other members of the immediate family. There's rarely a dull moment when you're the champion of a tiny familia. I don't know if that's Spanish in the context of this. The things only get rougher for Belle when the god
it's
Apollo.
not Spanish in this, but go on.
Yes, you know. the thing, a reference for Bel when the god Apollo, yes, that Apollo, declares war on Hestia and her followers, with Apollo's familia able to field 100 times as many men, manly men. And Hestia will have to work a lot of favors, to keep her familia from being completely destroyed. Even if Bel and Hestia manage to pull off the impossible, this is a freaking novel.
You're the one reading it.
A major debt that Hestia owes is about to come due to Lily's sordid past, comes back to haunt her. Does it come and comes in the same sentence? Which means that when Bel and his friends come to
send it back, it's got a typo.
It sets into motion yet another impeding crash of the Titans that may destroy everything in Is It Wrong to Pick Up Girls in a Dungeon Part 2.
It's never wrong to pick up a girl in a dungeon. Never wrong to pick up a girl in a dungeon.
Because this is pre-torn or whatever, I don't need a...
Remember, guys, Vicky Mendoza scale.
Yeah. Now, I still haven't seen season 2 because I've been waiting to open this, so I am behind on the series. You know what to do with that.
Oh, you're gonna hand me the trash.
Well, you've been the trash. Toss her like all over today. So continue it. There you go. All right, so looks good. Let's go ahead and pop the lid open. I'll just put this next to Hestia.
What is Hestia's boob tassel doing in here?
I don't think that's a boob tassel.
That's a boob tassel.
For what? An infant?
I don't know.
Look, it's freaking short. No. Actually, the limited edition of the first season.
Hestia doesn't have small boobs either. They would fit around maybe one boob. Nope, half a boob.
The first season, a limited edition of the first season of this actually did come with the tassel. Like for
moving forward,
yeah, for cosplay purposes.
Oh yeah, totally.
Yeah, but this is just, I don't freaking know. It doesn't say anything about tassel.
No, but moving
forward. But I do like the way packaged, and
it's supposed to make it easier to pull the DVD out, though. That's what.
Yeah. So like what matters. The Blu-ray and DVDs are right on the front.
Oh, that's kind of nice. I like that.
Let me show. It's I don't know what that is. Is that the Hestia Familia thing?
Yes. Please watch the anime.
I have. Dude, it's been a few years. Alright, so
I'm gonna hurt you.
Like I said, I'm late to the party, and I've showed up at another party that I thought was the party I'm attending. So yeah, this is the Blu-ray case, and this is the DVD case. And what is that you're holding?
It is to hold your pictures, I guess. It's a shadow box, is what it is.
Yeah, it says in the contents here, shadow box, and then
I'm gonna flip that over real quick, cause
yeah.
Go
one at a time.
Well, you go first with your.
Well, I'll get to these later. Since we're already looking at that, or you're looking at that. Let's go ahead and talk about that.
So it's definitely a shadow box.
Yeah, the content listed as a shadow box.
Repeat what I said again. Yeah. Repeat what I said again.
Yeah. Okay.
Let's see.
Is it instruction?
Well, it says it will. What do you think those are?
No, it says it right in the freaking card. Instructions.
Okay.
So this might take up most of the unboxing. Well, we don't know.
No, I don't know. But it's got nice stuff in it.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever put together.
This is something you'll probably have to sit down and put together some other time. Yeah. Because this is going to take a minute to put together.
Yeah, because the instructions is like carefully remove cutout spaces from each frame, including the frame connectors on this card, which is what these things are, which you can punch out. Using a sharp hobby knife or simmer can be helpful to prevent tearing. Alrighty. Make sure the frames.
So that's the background.
Yeah. So make sure the frames are in the proper order, beginning with frame 1 at the front and frame 6 at the back. Attach the frame connectors around edges to connect the frames, interlocking the notches, and lastly, connect the corners first before adding the middle connectors. Probably forgot everything I just said, but
no, yeah, please just forget what he said.
Yeah.
But yeah, this is gonna take a minute to put together. But I'm not gonna spend this video putting this together.
We'll probably do it at the end, and then we'll show it off. But there is a picture here on what it's supposed to look like. So.
We'll put the shadow box together a little bit later, not during this video. But.
Yeah, because I've never put a shadow box together before. I don't know how long it takes.
It takes a minute, but I mean it's supposed to introduce like everything, every aspect of what you got there. Yeah, we'll put this together later. Anyway, moving forward.
All right, and this looks like it's like just a flyer for the mangas. Yeah, so it's all right. And what these?
Hey, there's nothing wrong with the manga, okay?
Well, from what I've heard, the light novel series came out first. That's how this originated, and it got so far ahead. It got so far ahead.
Sorry, I just like how that flowed.
Am I not only a target, but am I like a magnet to anything you throw?
Quite possibly, yes.
Well, hold these because I might use it to hold.
Hold on.
Okay, so
let's test this theory.
All right, so we got art cards. Let's see, we got 1, we got 2, we got 3, 4, and 5, and let's go ahead and show them all.
1.
That count can't be stopped. Anyway, let's go with this one first.
This is from the beach episode. So every card here is going to be... Well, no. Actually, it didn't have a beach episode. But
yeah, all these cards are from like our beach set.
They might as well be a beach set. They're just cards, too. So
that's
I guess if you wanted to be that guy and just be like, I love your character so much, sign it.
and they would. I've seen.
Oh no! I'm not saying the voice actors aren't proud of who they voice act. I'm just saying I don't like being that guy.
Oh, you don't have to.
I get that.
But I'm seeing it. I'm not saying you should, but no. But there's I think it's a video somewhere on YouTube somewhere where someone went up to Alexis Tipton with her character from the anime Sakura. And it was just
Sakura,
and she was posting
Sakura. What the fuck? Sock you in the face.
Sakura.
Wow.
Anyway, he brought the poster of her character, well, of course, with a upskirt, and she looked at it. She was just like, "Really? Where do you want me to sign?" Right there. It was like, "Really?" That was the case, and so I'm sure more of that happens, but. That's pretty.
What did he have her do? Like, be more descriptive. What did he do? Have her sign the boob, sign the crotch? What?
I'm assuming he's just signed the corner because I think it was just like a verbal joke. But then it was like, all right, serious, here it is.
So you get 5 different cards, each with like a different scene on it.
Yes. The first one
because in Japanese anime, there's always got to be a beach scene.
Yeah, the first one is this one. The second one is this one. And you're going to give me the new ones.
I mean, I already showed them, but whatever.
Yeah. Well, maybe I could extend my hand out a little bit more. Then there's this one.
I'm going to read my light novel, thank you.
Yeah.
Which is probably just an art book. So
everyone's favorite Fox Girl.
I don't mind these being hardcover, but every time I open the hardcovers, I feel like I'm going to break them. And I feel bad. Oh, okay, this is not an art book. It actually explains... Wow.
It's a 56-page hardcover booklet.
Yeah, it's a 56-page hardcover. I'm gonna ruin everything about this anime for you. Book. So
Is it a freaking like what?
no, it discuss like you can obviously tell that inside the book it describes each and every episode.
Oh, I see.
Like it's like chapter 1, all of this stuff happens. Chapter 2, all of this stuff happens. Chapter 3, all of this stuff happens. Right. I'm like, so you can either read the brief synopsis of your anime and just keep it all together.
Like a season?
Yes! It's all 12 episodes, all in this book.
So, like, for those who prefer to read, like the book was better.
Don't be one of those people.
I'm not.
Alright, everybody, so story time. Once upon a time, there was this anime about picking up girls in a dungeon. And it gave away the whole entire anime without you having to watch the actual show. But no, this is actually a pretty good... Gives you a look into each familia, basically.
Wasn't there like a fly page at the beginning? That looks pretty good.
I guess. So...
Yeah.
Yeah, the whole table of contents. Yeah, it gives you... that's all this book is. It's just a bunch of episode descriptions. So if you wanted to read what you're about to watch just before you get into, the actual show itself, I mean, here you go. And if you haven't figured out who most of these characters are yet, shame on you. So, I will admit that in this series, my actual favorite part was not the brothel, actually. It was not the brothel, because just, but my actual favorite part in this whole entire anime was the Apollo fight.
Which is what I described in the beginning, like kind of like what's about to take place.
Well, yeah, but the whole entire Apollo fight is honestly the entire thing, that because they're completely like downing Bell for his abilities and things like that, and I'm just like, this man is OP for like no reason whatsoever.
Well, it was anime male protagonist. So.
Well, I mean, give me an anime where the main character isn't OP. Yeah,
Ash Ketchum.
That man does not count.
He's more lucky than he is.
He's not a man, he's a boy.
Yeah.
Well, as a matter of fact, with as many episodes as there have been, he should be a 24-year-old man. Yeah. And he's still 10 years old.
I think when he started, we were like in 7th grade. And now we're like in our mid-30s.
Something like that. We're not late 30s, sir. Don't lie to the people.
All right, well.
Moving forward.
Yeah. This is not a boob sash. All right, so as I mentioned earlier, I have not seen this. I've been purposely holding off on watching it until we were able to do this unboxing. So I'm probably going to start watching this probably this week. And
you need to binge watch it.
Well, I typically do, unless of course I have something else to do. But which lately during this time hasn't really been much of anything else. And so we should probably maybe work on the shadow box. Okay, so I finally finished the shadow box, or at least I'm calling it, because as you probably saw during the fast forward video clip, some of these things are so hard to get on right. You know, some of them come out like uneven. The instructions, say to do the corners first. But even with that, like some things, sometimes they pop out. So I'll just deal with that later. But in the meantime, good enough. Like this took longer than it should have. But it looks nice for what it shows. What do you think? There you go.
Except for the loppiness. Yeah, it looks fine. It's to be expected. It's basically what I see.
Yeah, I mean it's good enough. All right. Okay, so finally finished putting together that shadow box. It was tougher than it looked, and even with the instructions and pushing it out, like all the little pieces that you have to get out. Yeah, it was like it was tough as hell because a lot of things kept freaking like becoming uneven, and it's just not all the way in. So, oh man, okay. So innuendos aside, like what do you guys?
Nice.
Yeah, what do you think?
All the lies.
Yeah. So what did you think of this set?
I know you said guys at first. I'm like, when did I become two people? No.
So yeah, I'm so used to saying that. Like when there's three of us here or more. What do you guys think of this? What do you think of this? I can't stop. All right. So what do you think of this set?
I've seen better. Like,
the figure is separate, by the way.
Well, yeah.
If you saw it at the beginning, she's just for show.
After some of the previous unboxings that we've done, this has been
slightly underwhelming.
Slightly underwhelming. I mean, you have a book that tells you all of the episodes you're getting ready to see. You have basically what looks like would have been or should have been part of a beach episode, and then you have
the art card's all right, and of course the box set itself is okay.
By your opinion, yes.
but what do you think of the art cards?
I mean, it's just. I mean, don't get me wrong, fan service is fan service, yeah. But I mean, after a while, it's just kind of like, okay, boobs,
yeah, and
things I cannot touch.
I forgot how much I paid for this. Actually, it's been so long. But
wow,
how much? But I have an idea how much I probably did.
With everything that's included in this, I would not be surprised if you spent about $100 on everything.
It wasn't that high. That I know for sure. It wasn't triple.
Well, yeah,
it wasn't triple digits.
Because you buy things on sale.
Either on sale or I pre-ordered it. I think
because you're not like.
I think I pre-ordered this, but on Sentai Filmworks, like the website, things are always reduced priced. There's always like retail sale, but you pay. But what do you think I paid? I'm starting to kind of remember like the range of price that I did pay.
I mean, personally, I'd say 100, but only if it was a brand spanking new. So, if I were to guess, and considering this is a Sentai Filmworks suit that always seems to have good deals, tag us if you're willing to, Sentai.
We're only a 3-hour drive away. Or anyway.
But after all of this, and considering it's Sentai Filmworks, I would say probably about 60.
You're close, a little higher.
I'm not playing The Price is Right.
Actual retail price?
Actual retail price is my...
Okay, so I actually pay, I think, around 75, I think.
Okay, that's fair, I guess.
I could be wrong. I'll have to go look at the receipt, but it's been a few months. Like, I meant to do this unboxing much earlier, but the pandemic happened, and so I had to hold off on this. Yeah, I could have done this by myself, but I felt it wouldn't have been as, a good of a video. If
There's always voice chat.
Yeah. I mean, yes, like there are people that do unboxing videos by themselves. I mean, I could do that, but I just prefer not to. It's always better with more people. Am I right? As you chew the ice, anyway. So, yeah, I'm just
great timing on that, by the way.
So like you mentioned, I'm looking forward to seeing this Apollo fight and more Hestia.
Well, I mean, Hestia's bestia,
Yeah. Yeah. I've even heard her English voice actress Lucy Christian say it directly to me as she was autographing my first season Blu-ray of this series.
Well, duh.
Yeah.
Because Hestia's bestia.
Yeah. Well, she is familiar with that. With that phrase. But what she wasn't was that Hestia has not the Greek goddess, but the anime character Hestia from this series has her own Wikipedia page.
Why am I not surprised?
Yeah, her voice actress Lucy Christian did not know that. But I did tell her that. Yeah, it lists her height. It says I think she's 4'10" or something, or 4'11".
She's short, little girl.
She's under 5 feet, but she's not that short. But
she's short. That figure doesn't give her justice to what her actual height is.
I think I can just look it up. I think the Wikipedia page I was just talking about listed her as 4'10", and it also says that she was a breakthrough character in the anime fandom as a whole. Let's see here. Hestia, the character, not the goddess. Yeah, and here it is. It does list her in Lucy Christian and popular subject of cosplay. Doesn't list her height. I guess it wasn't a Wikipedia list her height. It was probably the series wiki page website that probably lists her height at. But yeah, she's 4'10" and.
Well, she's also a god, so who's to say that she actually looks like that?
Well, there have been a lot of series where gods say I've taken on this form, stuff like that. But as much as I've heard about the series or seen, I don't know if these are the gods that have taken on the form. Have they ever mentioned that? You've seen more of the series than I have.
Yeah.
Did they ever mention that?
No.
No. So
but they don't really touch on that part.
I mean, there are other series where they say oh my god, I'm taking on this form, but
you haven't seen my final form. God, don't say it. Stop.
Yeah. And anyway, so yeah, I mean, I know we also go through what we think the value of each piece of item is. The hardcover art.
$5.
with this much info on it, I wouldn't value it at $5.
What would you say?
At least 20. I mean, you've been to Barnes & Noble, seen books this size. And they have been around 15.
Barnes & Noble, okay, you can't, no.
For a hardcover? Paperbacks are normally cheaper, aren't they?
Usually, yes, because they're paperback.
Yeah. But this is hardcover, so I would probably value this maybe at $15, $20.
Fine, $12.50.
Yeah. The shadow box, I don't know, $5-10, because it's all freaking paper and it's. It was tough to put together, man. Even with instructions.
You still haven't finished putting it together either.
Yeah.
Because these things are supposed to be in, not sticking out all the way.
Well, that's just me giving up. So the art cards probably maybe 10 as well.
No,
maybe 15, maybe higher. You've seen art cards sell for higher.
I've seen art cards sell for less too.
Oh, well, it also depends on the size and stuff. And Blu-ray is obviously around 20 or 30 or 25.
Well, you get 2.
Yeah, and the DVDs are of course $5 or $10 normally cheaper. So I'll probably say maybe 15. But I don't know if it would add its personal value up to what we thought its total worth was. But
sorry, I have a neck thing going on.
No, so. Yeah, take care of that neck.
Yeah.
Yeah. and start punching it like, you will get better.
Start karate chopping my neck.
All right, guys. Well, but yeah, like this. I mean, this wasn't like I don't know if this was like the worst unboxing I've done in terms of contents.
It's not the worst one. Just
I mean, the shadow box. It looks cool. It was just really tough to put together, like the way it should.
That, and I felt like a lot of this was like really uneventful. Like at least with your Hero to Academia one, it's like, hey, here's a pencil case.
Which we didn't even know what it was. A pencil.
We didn't know it was a roll of pencil case at first, but once we found out, and once we started like actually researching, oh, it's a pencil case. Cool.
I had to look up the contents online again. Like, what the hell is this? Like, is it freaking like a bookcase? Is it the freaking?
We were at least we were on the right track. We were thinking something educational work.
Yeah, I mean, of course, I'll put the link to it, right here and at the end of the video, so you can see what we're talking about. Which, by the way, we do have some more unboxings coming up, at least 2 more. I'll tell you, I guess I'll surprise you. I don't want to, just say, so stay tuned. Hit subscribe. You'll find out what they are. And thank you guys so much for watching. See you guys next time. Of course. I can't even put a sound effect over that.
And the dab.